Good morning, y'all. Hope you had a good day yesterday and slept good last night. I know I did. I feel good today. I'm ready to go. Got 2 trucks on the road today. Got a list for Justin. I even got a new kid that I'm trying out. It's going to be with me and Hunter. I'm hoping Hunter's fine. He hadn't texted me, said he wasn't coming, so I'm assuming he's going to be there at the gas station. It's always good when the new guy you're trying out, literally he called me at 6:15 asking, making sure he knew where it was, and said he'd be there shortly after. So yeah, he said he pulled up around 6:30. I'm not even having left my house yet. So yeah, that's a good sign. It's about 6:35 right now, 6:40. So I need to move. I gotta move my truck. It's trash day today. So I gotta move my truck that's on the curb and replace it where my spray truck is here. So yeah, obviously I'll be in the spray truck today. Got the walker that got fixed. I picked up yesterday on the truck with the fertilizer, and I got a couple yards, got to spray the new one this morning, and I got to finish spraying my HOA here in the neighborhood. So yeah, I got a busy day, got a lot of mowing. Appreciate the guys. I think Matt and Will, I believe, both commented on the video yesterday about the weed eater string. And yeah, Matt, actually I have used that before. I actually looked back and it showed that I did order some of that, and I do like that. I ended up ordering a spool of it and the black diamond. The black diamond was on there. It didn't show up for some reason whenever I looked yesterday. You know, I didn't actually type it in or whatever, but I just typed in weed eater string and didn't see it pull up. I figured it would have since I ordered it in the past. But yeah, I went ahead and ordered some of what you recommended, which I did like that, and the black diamond. I would say the black diamond and that other stuff seems like it cuts the grass better, but the steel tends to edge better. It doesn't wear out as fast, especially the 105. So I like it for edging if I'm going to use the weed eater to edge, and the other stuff just for cutting grass, especially the black diamond. It seems like it's really sharp, so it seems like it really cuts through that thicker grass, especially whenever you're trying to cut through some thicker, heavier duty grass and whatnot. So I like it for that, but it does seem to wear out quicker whenever you're trying to edge with it, you know. So yeah, that's, I guess, the only downside to it, but I like both of them. But yeah, I went ahead and ordered both spools of those particular types of weed eater strings. So yeah, I appreciate y'all reaching out and commenting and letting me know. Yeah, y'all, like I said, I got the new kid. He's already there, so that's a good sign. I think he's only 18 years old too, so he seems very eager to work. So looking forward to trying him out and seeing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to hire him full time or not, because I don't do 2 trucks every day of the week. So with Hunter and Justin, I mean, I can't fit 4 people in the truck. I can only fit 2 guys with me. So yeah, we can't do 4. So that's kind of putting me in a little situation. But yeah, hopefully he'll work out well, because I'm not sure the situation with Jordan. He's helped me from time to time, but he's getting a new job and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure how available he'll be throughout the rest of the summer or whatnot. So hopefully, Dylan's his name. Hopefully he'll turn out well and work out good for me, so I can use him throughout the summer some. But yeah, y'all, looking forward to a good day. Looks like it's gonna be sunny all day today, clear, no rain, nothing like that. So hopefully we'll have a good day. And I'm not really sure what I'll talk about. I'm sure I'll get some video of various things and try to throw out some pointers and whatnot. But anyway, hope you're having a great week so far, guys, and making some good money. And I'll put a good video together, and we'll talk to you later. Hey guys, check out this little tree right here, cypress tree, whatever you call it. It's actually dead, but they, I guess they wanted to make sure it looked alive, so they just painted over it. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's one way to make it look good. But yeah, you can see these right here are fine. We planted those about a year ago, but yeah, that one's dead and they just painted it. But anyway, you never know what a customer's gonna do. So far, so good. The young kid showed up early, but he did show up, and this is a sign, it's a telltale sign when it comes to the guy's experience. He showed up with no glasses. So obviously you got to worry about that. But yeah, that's kind of a sign for me that maybe he's not as experienced as I was hoping. But he's only 17 years old, y'all. So seemed like a good kid. Trying to make him wear glasses, and I gave him some, but he insists on taking them off. I told him, dude, I'd really rather you wear the glasses, you know, for safety. But I was like, look, man, if you wanna, I can't make you wear them. So if you're not gonna wear them, don't hold me responsible if something happens to you. So I'm only gonna have him basically edge and blow. That's usually something that young guys that aren't very experienced can learn to do pretty quick. So making sure he's doing a good job doing those things. And he's picked up edging pretty quick, and he's doing a good job blowing. So that's the main thing. Hunter does a good job weed eating. So I'm primarily mowing and going around spraying beds after I get done mowing. And they're Hunter's weed eating, and he's edging and blowing. So yeah, so far so good. Got some good footage of C19. It's running good. It's a good little mower. I'll post it before this little clip or whatever. But yeah, hope you're having a good day, guys. Just thought I'd give you an update on the new kid. He seemed like a good kid too, so that's good. Talk to you later. Hey guys, pro tip real quick. It's obviously starting to get real hot out here down in South Alabama. It's probably in the 80s right now. It's about 1 o'clock. So what I do, this seat is super hot. So I'll just take a little bit of water, splash it on there, and rub it in. Otherwise, your butt will be on fire sitting on that seat. So yeah, it does a nice job just cooling down real quick. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out. Hey guys, I want to give y'all a quick update. A little worried there for a minute. The new kid I was telling you about ended up being 17 years old. It scared me. So after lunch, we got to the next job, and I didn't even know it till we got in the truck, but he said he got stung by a wasp. I mean, it seemed like he was fine. Well, pull up to the next two, they're right beside each other, and he's telling me he can't breathe. So I mean, I'm like, can't breathe? What? You know, get stung by a wasp. But anyway, yeah. So like, yeah, the first thing I think, well, he's probably overreacting a little bit, exaggeration a little bit, but I looked at him, I could tell he's still breathing, obviously, but I said, well, let's go over here, let's get under this tree. It's kind of hot out here right now, it's starting to get hot again. It's in the 80s right now, so I got a towel and put it in the cooler, dipped in that cold ice water, and I gave him a bottle of water and just told him just sit here and chill for a minute. And he ended up being fine. But needless to say, I was worried there for a minute. I mean, like I said, I could tell he was fine. I mean, I could tell he was breathing, even though he mentioned to me that he didn't feel like he could breathe, which obviously scared me to death there for a minute. But yeah, y'all, needless to say, I took him back. He ended up being fine, luckily. Thank God he was fine, even though he said he still felt kind of out of it. But I ended up taking him back to the gas station right after that, and I told him, I was up front with him, look, man, if you can't handle getting stung by a wasp, and frankly, you don't need to be working outside, because literally, guys, I've been stung, no joke, probably 1,000, hundreds of times over the last 20 years or however long I've been doing this. Hundreds of times, maybe 1,000 or more, by wasp and yellow jackets and whatnot. So I told him, look, buddy, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work out. You know, I can't worry about you getting stung by a wasp and go into shock. And I asked him, I was like, look, dude, have you ever even been stung before? Because I was thinking maybe it's the first time he's ever been stung by a wasp before. And he told me, yeah. He said, yeah, the last time I had to go to ER. I'm like, and I asked him, I was like, well, dude, well, honestly, man, you just don't need to be out here, obviously. So yeah, I felt like I dodged a bullet there. Thankful he was okay. I'm not sure if he was exaggerating or not, but he literally said the last time he got stung by a wasp, he had to go to ER. But anyway, needless to say, I was up front with him and honest. The older I get, the less I beat around the bush, so to speak. So I told him, look, dude, you need to find an inside job. You know, I mean, you can't be worried about getting stung by a wasp, especially doing this kind of work when it happens fairly often, you know, throughout the year. But anyway, y'all, yeah, I just want to give you a quick update on that. Well, in the video, we're going to talk about hiring new employees and signs that you can look for when it comes to hiring these new employees, things that I look for and that I've gotten good at identifying certain things when it comes to finding out if a guy's going to be good or not. You can tell right away just by talking to him about certain things and just how they dress and whatnot. And there's a few things I noticed right away when he walked up and we met for the first time at the gas station this morning that I knew it probably wasn't going to work out. So yeah, we'll talk about that later at the closing, guys, and be curious to see your thoughts too as to what you think are some good and bad signs when it comes to, you know, guys working for you, whatnot, y'all. But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd share that quick with you guys. Like I said, feel better now because he is fine, and I just took him back, and hopefully he's at home getting some rest. But yeah, it scared me to death for a minute when he mentioned he couldn't breathe. So yeah, y'all, thank the Lord he's okay. And listen, I'll get some more footage hopefully, and we'll talk more about employees and things you can look for, trying to determine whether a guy's gonna be good or bad or not. Anyway, y'all, hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, eventful day. As eventful as it was, ended up being a really good day. I mean, I had to add everything up. I'm sure we did well over $2,000, you know, both trucks today in terms of revenue. So yeah, overall, Justin got everything he needed to get done by himself, and me, Hunter, and the other kid for most of the day was able to get a lot done. I actually ended up going and spraying another yard, a brand new yard that I picked up a couple of days ago, kind of close to my house over here in the neighborhood. So went ahead and did that. It's about 6 now, so yeah, been a full day for sure. But got a guy coming to bring some pine straw, 250 rolls pine straw at 8 o'clock. But anyway, y'all, yeah, luckily I texted the kid earlier and he said he's fine, just a little drowsy, I guess, you know, whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, kind of a wake-up call to me. Really, you don't really think about things like that as far as, you know, bee stings and maybe being allergic to it and that kind of thing. I mean, to me, and the kid's young, I mean, 17 years old, but I mean, still, I think he's old enough to know. And if you're working outside, you should anticipate the potential of getting stung by a bee or a wasp. You know, that's something that you're allergic to. You don't need to be working outside, period. So yeah, that's what I told him. Like I said earlier, I told him, I was like, you just need to find you a job inside, because you can't risk not only putting yourself at risk, but, you know, the business owner. I mean, I don't think I'd have been liable by any means with it being his first day out here. But yeah, I mean, he's got to think of that and be smarter than that, and, you know, take responsibility. So yeah, y'all, from now on, I'm probably gonna have to think of that when it comes to new guys out here working, potentially, you know, ask them if they're allergic to anything, especially bees, because especially when you're trimming bushes, I mean, you're almost guaranteed to get stung quite a few times every year. I've actually gotten pretty good about doing things. I'll have to do a video of it too, to mitigate getting stung by wasps and stuff, especially when you're trimming bushes and whatnot, which is typically when it happens, when you stir those nests up. But yeah, you don't need to be out here doing this kind of work if you're allergic to bee stings and that kind of thing. So like I said, I've been stung hundreds of times. I mean, those little paper wasps don't even faze me. Now the orange ones are, yeah, the orange ones are the red ones, the red wasp, and the yellow jackets. To me, the yellow jackets are the worst, because a lot of times they'll just keep stinging you, and obviously you hit a nest and they're on you like clockwork. But yeah, so I'm not a fan of those. But the little purple paper wasps, they're not really that bad. They don't really hurt all that bad to me. It's the red wasp and yeah, the yellow jackets. But yeah, y'all, try not to make this video too long, so I'll get going. So I was thinking of two things, good and bad, that I look for and that I notice when it comes to hiring potential employees. We'll start with the good first. The first thing that I've noticed over the years is, obviously we all like it when guys show up on time. So that's a big deal to me. When guys show up on time, especially the first day. If they're late, that's usually a bad sign, obviously. But if they show up on time, that's a good thing. And he did. He showed up. He was literally 30 minutes early today. I mean, he was there before I was. You know, I got there about 5-10 minutes before 7, you know, to gas up, and he was already there. So that was good. But as soon as I pulled up and I see him walking up, the first thing I noticed, and this is a bad thing, okay, well, this is the first bad thing, something I noticed, and I noticed specifically on him, was he had no sunglasses. So anybody that's been out here and has experience, you know, weed eating and doing this kind of work and this line of work, knows you need to have, you know, eye protection. So any kind of sunglasses, you know, I got the, I forget what you call them, Toros, that Shane over at DLT talks about all the time. He's actually the one that got me to buy these. He was the first one that, you know, I heard talk about them. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, wearing eye protection, that was something that I noticed right away. I was like, where are your glasses at? You know, of course I have some in my truck, and he still didn't want to wear them. And I told him, you know, throughout the day, I was like, look, man, I really want you to wear the glasses, but obviously I can't make you wear them. I mean, if you insist on taking them off, even though that's not very smart, go ahead, but, you know, don't make me liable if something happens to your eye. And he said, I trust me, I won't, you know, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that was kind of a bad thing, to be honest with you, right away, is the fact that he was doing that, you know, not wearing the sunglasses when I told him to. Teeny, Kendall. My little dog's over here. Get over here. You see her? Yeah, she's getting a little too far beyond the fence there. But anyway, yeah, so that's the first bad thing that I noticed. Number two, and there's obviously way more than two things that you can look for, good and bad. I'm just trying not to make the video too long. So the second bad thing that I noticed, he had cowboy boots on, okay? And I told him what he's gonna be doing, obviously mainly mowing, maintenance. If you've been doing this, like I said, for any period of time, you know you're better off having a good, comfortable pair of light tennis shoes, or, you know, not boots. So, because I mean, that can hurt your feet, you know, when you're walking, edging, weed eating, doing a lot of weed eating, you know, walking all day. Basically, you end up a lot of times walking miles a day, you know, doing the work we do maintenance-wise, if you do maintenance like I do. So yeah, that was something I noticed. He had cowboy boots and they were loose. They weren't even fit. They didn't even fit properly. So I noticed that too. I didn't say anything about it, but I was thinking, yeah, you obviously haven't done this very much, because otherwise you'd be wearing, a good pair of, heavy duty tennis shoes like I have. They're not super heavy, but they're heavy duty enough to, to protect me against, rocks from weed eating, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's the second thing that I noticed. And those are two things I think you can look for when it comes to potential employees. So the second good thing that I've noticed, not particularly with him, this guy today, but other guys that I've tried out and talked to in the past, is that they say that they can edge with a weed eater. Yeah, that's a good thing. That tells you that they know what they're doing. They can handle a weed eater. And that's something that I notice when I'm talking to guys. If they mention that, that's a really good sign. So if they tell you that they can edge with a weed eater, that's a good sign. So yeah, think of that too, y'all. I'm sure y'all probably agree with that. Everybody tells you that they can, weed eat, but it's rare that you can find somebody that really knows what they're doing. But if they say that they can edge with a weed eater, hey, that's a good sign. But yeah, y'all, hope that's helpful, y'all. Like I said, eventful day. Luckily, everything turned out well. God bless us with a beautiful day, even though I prefer to work when it's cloudy. It's starting to get hot, so that's not good. But yeah, I got to drink plenty of water and Gatorade and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you're having a great week so far, guys. I'm going to try to put together a good video, and hopefully it'll turn out good. And I hope you're making a lot of money this week so far. And I'll probably plan on doing a video tomorrow. But anyway, if I don't, I'll do one Friday or Saturday for sure. But hope you're having a great week, guys, and I will talk to you later.